the highest advert that you can run is through your clients, through your existing clients. Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. It is Ijoma here, and in today's video I will be sharing with you guys how you can grow your customer base, a large customer base. Somebody tested me on Instagram. She said that I should make a video on how to get a large customer base, but for now let's leave the large. Let's just talk about how to gain a customer base. The large can come later. So I have done sewing. I still sew, and when I started sewing I was a copper. Yes, I was doing my youth service. I had a little baby and I was a new person in Ebonyi State. I was new. When I say new, I didn't know anybody. The only thing that took me to Abakaliki was youth service, though I schooled in Ebonyi, but it was in a village in Ebonyi. Then after that I moved to Abakaliki, and in Abakaliki I did my youth service, and then I also learned how to sew. When I started sewing, I didn't know what I was doing. That's just the truth. So if you start, it is okay to be confused. It is very okay to be confused. So the first clothes that I made for a client was actually for my neighbor. Like the shop that I was learning how to sew in, it was actually for my neighbor, the woman opposite our office. And to be honest, that clothes was a mess. I spoiled the clothes. It was fine, but I didn't know how to cut a flay dress with a zipper, so the flay was too full. It was just all over the place, but the dress was fine. Trust me, my clothes are fine, but it wasn't the proper way. What I did was that after making that dress for her, I had to tell myself that I need to start making clothes for myself first of all. So I started using myself. I was practicing with my body. At least if I spoil the clothes, nobody will come after me, at least. Then after that, I started spreading the word. Feel free to tell people that you sew. Don't be scared. If they give you an outfit to sew for them, collect it. Collect it. But before you sew, please practice on yourself. Buy clothes. Practice on yourself. Make sure that the first 10 customers that you have are your disciples. Should I call them disciples, influencers, whatsoever that you should call them? The first 10 clients that I had to put in my best. When I say my best, I had to put in my best. I even delivered more than I was paid. Yes, I delivered more than I was paid, but I just had to do it for the sake of my business, because I know that the highest advert that you can run is through your clients, through your existing clients, because it is easier to convince someone one-on-one. Let's say I have bought hair from an Instagram vendor. It is easier to convince my friend to buy hair from that particular vendor than when nobody you know that have patronized that particular vendor, right? So it is easier for your customer to convince another person, another potential client, to come to your shop. At least when they are coming, they know that she has sold for my friend, she has sewn for my friend, and the dress that she made for my friend is really nice. That is the only thing that will convince them to come to your shop. Yes, that is the number one step. Your first 10 clients, your first 20 clients, just first 10, your first 10 clients should be your everything. You need to do your best, because you see that first 10, you would be surprised how far they can go to get new clients for me. There's this client of mine I had in Abakaliki while I was staying in Ebonyi. Man, I can never forget her, Auntie B. Auntie B had a fine body. Auntie B has a fine body. That when you make that time, peplum was trending. So if I sew for Auntie B, and she's a socialite, she's very social, and I focused so much on her. And the truth is that sewing for her was not giving me so much money. It wasn't giving me so much money, but I knew what I was doing. I knew that this lady is this type of lady that socializes. She interacts with top people in Ebonyi. She works in one reputable government. I forgot. She's a journalist. Yes, she's a journalist. And then she also rose with all these politicians' wives, all these commissioners, and local government chair. Like, she rose with people that know people that know people. And I focused so much on her. And the biggest people that I met in Ebonyi was through her. So if they mistakenly enter my shop, if those type of people that I know that know people should mistakenly enter my office, I will do my best. Not like I don't rate my other clients. I do. But those people that I know that go out, because me, I'm not a social person, I don't go out. Work will not even allow me to go out. So I focus so much on those people that I know that can convince and they can dress. So whenever she comes, I sew peplum clothes for her, her A-line dresses. Like, I'll always outdo myself. I started bringing in customers. After sewing for this person, the next person will come. After sewing for the next person, the other person will come. So back then in Ebonyi, some people, before they will come to my office, they will conclude that IJ only sews for rich people. No, I don't only sew for rich people, but I was strategic. I was really strategic with my clientele. I just wanted a fine, not having a large customer base is not really the thing. Someone that has just 10 customers may be doing better than you that has 50 customers, but you should focus on the type of people that you are gathering or you are acquiring as customers. You understand? So the next thing is that I sew at a discounted price. Please, when you are starting up a business, that's just it. You see all these big brands that we are seeing, brands like Tom Tom, brands like Viva, all these Viva soap, Sunlight, Good Mama, Indomie. Do you know how much they spend on adverts? The thing is that people already know them, but they don't want to get comfortable. They don't want to be comfortable. They are still spreading the word. They are still promoting. They are losing money. You see all these big brands that you are seeing, the money they spend on PR, I don't think they will even recover it in 6 months, in 1 year. I don't think they have recovered it. So sometimes you have to sew at a discounted rate. I know you just started. That is just the secret. You see Vicky James, go and check her first post. Vicky James was posting almost only herself when she started. She was doing an awesome work on herself. She was very strategic. She was pushing her brand, and that was how people got to notice her. So you sew at a discounted price. Since you cannot make big clothes and wear like Vicky James, all you have to do is to sew at a discounted price. And when you are working on those clothes, do not work like they did not pay me much. No, work very well on that clothes, because that clothes is your adverts, that clothes is your Instagram, your Facebook, your everything. Another thing is your social media. I cannot all of you, almost everybody that is watching this video met me on social media. Do you know me before? No, you met me on social media. That is the power of social media. So post yourself, put yourself out there. When I say post, anything you sew, post. Don't just post. The type of post you make matters also. Yes, don't just post. It's not about posting, because some people will say, I have been posting and nothing is coming out. I have been doing that, nothing is coming out. No, you need to be intentional about your posts. Get fine backgrounds. Me, I sew for a lot of people. Check out my page, my Instagram page, where I post my work, Dressify by IG. I sew for a lot of people, but I only post a few, because what you are putting out there means a lot to people. People only see you, they only judge you based on what they see on your page. If your presentation is poor, they may assume that your finishing is poor too. Everything about you is poor. No, if you sew for 20 clients, pick only the 4 best people that gave you the finest pictures and post. Posting the rough ones will even give you a wrong impression. It is even better that you did not post than posting. When it comes to fashion, fashion comes with cleanliness, fashion comes with class, fashion comes with anything. People that do other businesses can post bad pictures, but you, a fashion designer, you are not spared. You must post a fine pictures. Look at makeup artists. Makeup artists, they do free makeup. Sometimes if you have a friend that is a makeup artist, you will notice that sometimes she will post that she's looking for a model. When she finally gets a model, she will she will do a very fine makeup for free. Very fine makeup, just to get a fine picture, just to get a fine video to post. Do you think they are crazy? No, they do not. They know what they are doing. They are putting out their energy for free. You are giving them your fine face for free, but at the end of the day, they gain more, because the type of videos they post will convince more clients to come to them. I hope I am making sense. Another way that you can build a large clientele is through interpersonal marketing. Like I said, first way of marketing is sewing for people that you go out there and promote to, right? Then the second one is interpersonal marketing. You can make flyers. You can make flyers. Flyers are cheap to get. You can share. You can, I don't know, even when it comes to this apprenticeship of a thing, your apprentices should bring more apprentices for you. Print your flyers, tell them you're looking for apprentices. Those apprentices will be marketing you. If you know what you are doing, they will market you, you get more apprentices. Then if you go to your church every Sunday, me, it didn't work for me, but as a designer, every Sunday, sew for yourself, sew a fine clothes. We don't go out most of the time, I understand, but on Sundays, at least you know you are going out on Sundays, sew a very fine clothes. Fine clothes there. And once they compliment you, do not hesitate. Tell them, I made it. Like, your dress is fine. Oh, thank you. I made it. So you'll be like, wow, you made it. Yes. Okay, give me your WhatsApp number. Okay, give me your flyer or your card should be standby. Maybe if you give 20 people or 50 persons your flyer, maybe only 2 will come. But it is something. Yes, it is something. Do not hesitate to market yourself. Do not hesitate to tell them, I make fine trousers. So do not hesitate to tell them, I make ready to wear. So don't even hesitate. Then another thing is, for people that are working from home, it can be very difficult. People that work from home, it can be very difficult. But if you have a store, you see, be changing those clothes that they place on mannequins. You know, these are the things that deceive people most of the time. Maybe you don't know what you are sewing, but as long as you are always putting out fine clothes on your mannequin, people will assume that she knows what she's doing. For you that is sewing at home, it may be hard. That's why I said you should focus on interpersonal marketing, and then I don't know how to, and then the first type of marketing, sewing for people who know people that knows people. Sewing for people you know. Yes, that is the only type of marketing that may work for you. I will not come here to lie to you or to paint it. No, working from home can affect your client base, can affect your clientele. That's just the ugly truth about this sewing of a thing. Yes, hair is somehow different. No, hair and makeup artists, they can stay anywhere and post, but your clients, they will have to come to you. They will have to send their measurements. They will have to, you will need to have some interactions with them. The only exception is when you are into ready to wear, you can just sew and forward to them. But most of the time, when it comes to sewing, your clients may want to come and see the person that is doing the job first of all. Yes, that's just the thing. So you need to know, you work harder than someone that has an office. That's just the truth. If you are sewing from home, you will work harder than a person that has an office when it comes to marketing, because getting clients, bringing them to your house is not easy. And sometimes you will be living in a far place, but when it comes to businesses and shops, sometimes shops are in strategic places where people can easily come. There's how you give someone direction, and they will just turn and go home. That's just the thing. Then pray about your business. Pray and pray about your business. Be honest. Please be honest. If you cannot make this clothes, tell your clients, I cannot make it, they should go. If you can, then put in your best. Don't be lazy, because there's some clothes that when I see, I know that this tailor has an idea of what she wants to do, but the execution is very bad, maybe because of laziness. Me, if I know that I cannot deliver, I will disappoint you. Yes, if I know that I will deliver nonsense, I will rather disappoint you than delivering nonsense, because disappointing that person, the punishment may be less. Maybe she'll go out there to tell people, this tailor, I told her to, she disappointed me. But if you spoil that clothes, it will affect your business in a very serious way. So instead of you to give it to your apprentices to spoil, disappoint the person or delay the person and sew it well. It is me, they know me. When it comes to delay, I can delay because I'm a very busy person. But my clients understand that IJ is a busy person. But when it comes to my execution, I will execute it very well. At least after the delay, you feel happy. Instead of you to sow nonsense, delay them but deliver well. That's the thing. Pray and pray and pray about your business, because a lot of forces are out there, whether you believe it or not. A lot of forces are out there planning against you. As you are planning to make it, they are planning against you. So you need to pray. A lot of us are going through a lot of things. As I am, the higher you grow, the more enemies you gather. As I am growing like this, I have enemies. I have like visible enemies. These ones are no longer the ones that are at the back working against you. This one, I know that this person is my enemy. They have identified as my enemy. Yes, so that is one of the reasons why you should pray, because your source of income is you. Without your source of income, there is not, you are nothing. Our source of income is the most important thing in our life somehow. Even if you marry, even if you have children, your source of income will keep them. If you have kids that you cannot feed, your life will be miserable. If you have a partner that you cannot help, your life will be miserable. So those things, knowing that you have responsibilities, will give you that drive. Like, remove shame, market, remove shame, market. Sometimes look like a mad person. It is part of the process, because there was a time I was looking like a mad person. I am a mad person. I was a mad person that time, but it is part of the process. So don't be ashamed to go through that process. God will bless us all. Thank you guys, and please don't forget to subscribe and click on notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be notified. Thank you all, and see you in my next video. Bye.